Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Flashes will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to Davis. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
Gets it to him on the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done were
intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
no doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. The give is to Williams. It's a running room. Turning it on. The 30. He's at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Got the quick completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the handoff. It's Newman. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period.
Kent State, 0.
Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6. 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Big guy smells it. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is in trouble. You could bring back any of the Heisman winners they've had here, Bradford or Mayfield or Murray. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Berry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field.
It's a seam wide open. All out of space. Touchdown, Knowles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires deep on the run. Makes the grab down the left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Newman. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Garcia. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
What?
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man, it's White. And he'll be brought down.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rushes on him. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Golden Flashes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Noles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Dances away to buy time.
Oh, man, had him.
Anybody, it'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that. He just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go right back to it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Pulls it in. It's Webster. He's loose. They get him down to this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9.
To to be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short.
Back's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
You man. Let's go. You man.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The give to the back. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. And the Seminoles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give is to Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wide open spaces. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Knee already down. Ground can't cause a fumble. Ground can't cause a fumble.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Knolls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to punch it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their
Let's go, baby. Florida State, baby. Florida State.
Points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success.
There he goes! Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better, you know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field.
Florida
Defense
State.
is not giving anything up. What a great
All right, we're back with another dynasty. Okay, go to the baseball.